morning, day 2 of Natchez Trace, and look who's complaining already this morning. Yep, that's him.
We are at the Jeff Bisbee campground.
That's easy for you to say.
I know, it's rough. We spent the night here last night. It was great. The weather is awesome. The only thing is the pollen is really heavy.
Yeah, can you see it? Look at this table. Turn the camera. They've got to see that. See the yellow? Look at this. Isn't that crazy, Nobby?
It's even on the tires of our car. Yeah. So anyway, great little campground. Spend the night here. It's free of charge. So anyway,
Ed's favorite word.
We're gonna get back on the road. And Hercules complaining.
Go eat your food. Go on.
He wants to be over here on the camera with us. All right, let's walk around the campground a little bit. So they do have bathrooms here. They're closed. I'm not quite sure if it's closed for the season or because of COVID restrictions, but last time we were here they were open. They don't have showers, but they do have flush toilets here. Here and down below, right on the parkway, they have some. So anyway, we were able to, they have a water spigot at the side here, so we were able to fill our water tank in our van last night, so that worked out great. And also, because we have pressurized water in the van, I was able to take a shower. Oh, that was nice, felt good. It's been a couple days. So you can see it's not very full today. I think there's 1, 2, 3 other people here camping. Last time we were here, it was packed. So this campground is first come, first serve, no reservations. So my recommendation is don't be on the parkway driving at nighttime. It's really difficult. A lot of wildlife on the road and that. So you need to think about, towards the evening, maybe a couple hours before sundown, you need to think about where you're going to be staying the night. So we pulled in here last night about 2 hours before the sun went down, and we had a fabulous night's sleep. So now it's time to get back on the road.
So to start our day, we are here at French Camp, established in 1812 by Louis Lefeu, I think, right? I'm probably botching that. It's a French name, so I don't know. Anyway, so we are going to show you around. They have all kinds of different buildings here, blacksmith shop, pottery shop, which I think they added.
Yeah, a lot of things are closed today because they're having a work day.
Right, and this all intertwines with the French Camp Academy. Mm-hmm. And so, anyway, there's just all kinds of things that are around here, and we're going to show you.
There's no cows here, so Herky will be, but there is some pigs here.
I saw some pigs.
Let's go down there and see how they.
Do you want to go meet a pig? Huh? Let's go see.
He likes getting out of the van, walking around. Let's take a look at this place, and then we'll get back on the parkway.
Here at the French Camp, there's a blacksmith shop and just different buildings, houses. We just passed the pottery shop. So we're going to take you around this little village down in this area and show you around, and then we'll walk up to the upper part and show you some more.
We were here in the summer one time, and there was quite a lot of activity.
Booming, right.
I think it looks like today's a work day here because there's a lot of people doing a lot of yard work and cleaning up, but still nice to look at nonetheless. think that was the first time Herky's ever met pigs. They got some pigs here in the pig pen, and he was having a blast looking at them. He didn't quite know what to think. Hey, this is quite the interesting contraption here. So I've seen these before. If you needed power to run your grist mill or whatever, they would put like a donkey or goats or something like that up in this treadmill area here, and then they would walk and power whatever machinery they needed to power with it. So they got to sit in here. I've seen these running sorghum mills, I think, before, some other things. So it's pretty interesting. Porch here, one of the historic homes. It's really cool here. Today is we were just talking to the ladies here that are working, and today is a work day for them, but they've invited me to go ahead and come around and look around. They are in the process of cleaning all this pollen off of everything, getting ready for the summer. But you know, it's very nice, and I'm thankful that we're able to walk around and look today. Let's take a look. Just looking at this building here, it says that from 1884 to 1964, this was the post office for French Camp. I noticed that there's a more modern post office up the road here, but it's kind of pretty cool to think about and look at. I've lost Nancy. Somehow we got separated. I got to talking, which is quite happens quite often. I got to talking to some lady about the area here and got some information, so that was kind of fun. Wow, beautiful wisteria. Everything is just great. It looks like we could be in for some stormy weather here this afternoon. We'll see, but I'm gonna walk up here and see if I can catch up with Nancy.
This is French Camp Academy, and it is right by the French camp that we had showed you that was started in 1812. And it seems like boarding school, correct?
This takes,
it's beautiful.
Yeah, so the town, I guess they say the school seems to have a big influence on the town around here.
Right.
I'm sorry to say we don't know much about it, but we did have a couple things happen. So we were down in the camp, and Herky drew a big crowd with a lot of young ladies, and they all attend the school here. Now what we decided to do is not film that because of privacy reasons, because there was a lot of young people there. So later on, the lady told me that a lot of the kids that go here are they've had unfortunate incidences happen in their life, and for some reason,
not that they're bad,
right,
themselves, but they've had bad things happen to
right.
them.
So
right.
they come here to
this boarding school.
They come here to this academy, and they get meals. And one of the young ladies we talked to had been here
9 years.
9 years.
So she was 7 when she came. She's 16 now.
She was really wonderful and great to talk to. We had a really good time with her. So it appears it's just a really nice ministry going on here, and all the people that attend churches here in the area. There's a Presbyterian church and a Baptist church and some other churches that they attend. It's a small community. So anyway,
big school.
Big school.
Pool, tennis courts, baseball fields. What else did I see down there?
Oh yeah, horseback riding.
The horse barn looks almost as good as the
really
one
nice.
at Fort Wilderness.
So we've been just driving along. We're going to get back on the parkway, but we just want to show you this a second. So hey, I would say look them up on the internet and do your own research on it, but it seems like a really nice ministry going on here. pull-offs here because there's some more mounds here. Indian ceremonial mounds. The sign says that they were built about 2,000 years ago. It's pretty cool. You can walk down there. Me and Herky are gonna take a little spin down there. It's really close. You can see them right there. Nancy's gonna refill our drinks in the van and that. So while we're doing that, me and Herky are gonna walk down there. Here we go. We got an up-close look at these mounds. This is pretty neat. I enjoy looking at these kind of things. I was thinking about, you know, I've been down into Guatemala and Honduras and some of the places in Central America and seen the Mayan temples and the mounds and everything that they have down there. So it's pretty neat to come here in Mississippi and see the same thing. Been over to Cahokia, Illinois, where there's some really huge mounds, but just enjoying taking a little walk here. Boy, the wisteria are blooming out and you can smell it in the air, but also these pine trees are putting out so much pollen that at times when the wind blows through, it's almost like smoke. So Nancy and I are both battling, scratching our eyes, and our noses are all stopped up, but hey, take a look at these purple wisterias. They look beautiful. I wish we had smell-o-vision so you could smell this. It permeates the air all the way around here. In fact, we were driving down the parkway and we came through an area where there's a lot. Come on, Herky, let's go. We were driving down through the parkway and there was an area there with a lot of these blooming on the side of the road, and it just went all through the van. It smelled awesome. So anyway, we're gonna walk this path up here. It looks like Nancy's got our drinks all ready to go, and we're gonna get back on the road.
Welcome to our village. This is a place that we think of as our home. This is our community. This is the place where we live. It's not only a place where we live, but a place where we take care of each other. In our community, if one person is hungry, everybody is hungry.
This is all that remains of a Chickasaw fort that was here. It was around this area here where they had the curb set up now. They're protecting the area here for research, but you can see they've got some daffodils planted. It's pretty nice. It's hard to imagine that ancient people once lived here and walked around and supported themselves through the area. So back when the trace was used as an Indian trail, there were several of these villages and they all linked each other together and for trade purposes. So the trace goes back well before you know, the white man ever walked it. So pretty interesting. So much history, not enough time to see everything. So I know you guys are getting tired of us talking about this pollen in the air, but okay, here's the van here. We just pulled in the parking lot, and I want you to take a look at these tires. They are covered in pollen just from driving through the parking lot. Isn't that amazing? Oh man. So anyway, we stopped here at this visitor center. We were actually looking really forward to stopping here, and it's closed, and it's because of COVID. So they do have the door open, and they have a plexiglass booth there. I don't know, some things defy logic. There's actually the plexiglass guy standing in a plexiglass booth with a mask on. Okay, I know I'm gonna get all the hate comments, but I don't understand, if you're in a plexiglass booth, why you need a mask on. We couldn't even talk to the guy. It was so muffled, couldn't hear him. So anyway, we're gonna get back on the trace and keep headed north. We're headed towards Nashville. We've got about 200 miles to go. well, we made a quick stop here because right along the parkway here is, I think there's 3 or 4 mounds here. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe some others. The grass is all mowed here, and so you can see them really good. It's just, like I said, another one of those ceremonial mounds. We pulled off here really quick and just want to take a look at it here. There's some restrooms here. It's pretty nice. Nancy and Herky up here at the van. I think you'll like this.
You ever heard that you can lead a horse to water but you can't make him drink? It's the same thing with this dog. He's thirsty, but I cannot get him to drink because there's too many things to look at in people. I don't know. Here. Here.
We're here in Northwest Alabama, and you can see that the Tennessee River crosses underneath the parkway here. They got a nice bridge built, and it's been relaxing. We're just kind of sitting here looking around a little bit. We got Herky out, let him do some walking, but now it's time to get back in the van and get moving because we're burning daylight.
We are leaving Alabama, going into Tennessee, and oh my word, you can tell a difference in the trees.
It's like a few miles ago we started out, and we're back almost to winter again.
It's still warm.
Right.
We're still in our shorts and short sleeves, but
no
the
leaves on the trees.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not as green.
So look at here, we're standing on the line, Alabama and Tennessee. I don't know if this is just a sign or if this actually is the spot.
Right, but the van is in Alabama, the trailer is in Tennessee.
You know, that's what we're gonna say for the shot.
Yeah.
So here we go, back on the parkway. Herky looks like he's being tortured right now.
Oh my word, this boy.
We tried to step out of the van and he was going crazy. We just wanted to step out for a minute.
Yeah. We're standing by a replica of the cabin that Meriwether Lewis lived in and unfortunately passed away in. It's not the cabin, but it's a replica. The cabin, some of the foundation remains is out that way. But anyway, we're gonna walk down here to his burial.
We'll walk down there and we'll talk more about it when we get over there.
We've walked down here to the grave site. We couldn't drive because a couple days ago they had tornadoes through this area and there's a tree down. So we walked around. Anyway, this is the spot where Meriwether Lewis is buried, and they verified it.
That's
Do you
right.
want to tell them how?
So he actually died up there at that cabin where we were at, and it was buried up there. And then later on, they removed his remains and brought them down here to this monument. And then it was erected.
And built a monument.
Yeah, the monument was erected by the state of Tennessee. The sign here says that his death was a mystery, came tragically and mysteriously to an end. So I don't know, I might do some research and figure that out. But it's interesting. He was born in 1776. 1774 and died in 1809. So it's interesting to me that this guy, it says on the sign, lived a life of romantic endeavor. Of course, we all know him from the Lewis and Clark expedition. To think that he went all the way out west and explored the West and mapped out so much of our country, and then just mysteriously died here in Tennessee is just interesting. So I just want to stop here and show you guys what we've seen here. We've seen this before. We really enjoyed coming here and thinking about that. So it's time to get back on the road and continue on. So So one of the things I noticed as I was walking back to the van here really quick is that, you know, Meriwether Lewis is buried there, but this is a pioneer cemetery. I didn't realize this because you can't see the headstones, but you see that they've got all the graves marked here. Here, Amy Hansen, and there's quite a few here. Billy Johnson, Virginia Langan, Miss W.H. Flanagan. So it's kind of interesting how that he's buried here, just really amongst a common cemetery here with a lot of pioneer graves around it. Enjoy taking a look at it.
We decided to end today right here at this bridge because the northern terminus just dumps you out. You can't stop there. So I hope this video, this little snippet of the Natchez Trace, whets your appetite to come do this someday. We didn't even hit half of it.
No, we didn't. This iconic bridge is known and seen on so many different calendars. As the sun goes down, I hope you really enjoyed our video today, and join us again next Sunday for another adventure. For right now, I'm gonna walk Herky out there. I'm gonna try to go out there on that bridge.
Get the sunset, here we go.
Stay tuned and watch it.
Glad you stuck around to the end. No sunset, but look at this view.
We just are thrilled that we're able to see the bottom of this bridge. We ran around really quick and got here. Herky won't get out of the van because he's afraid of the thunder.
And look, we found the sign to enter the trace on the northern end. Look at this poor baby. He's afraid of thunder and lightning.